Yes.
Oh, hey,
And the
hi,
little
hello,
T.
welcome on in.
Yes, that's the line we come in on.
Woo!
We got it. Don't you
Did
worry.
that really was that really on air? Awesome.
Do you know who I am? Do I know? Come on now.
I want to know how you time it so well.
Well, it's an
Gets
art.
us into it.
It's an art. Yeah, I was the one that know you would talk about trains and that sort of excitement. We're gonna go around the room, introduce who we're gonna be playing tonight. This is episode 41 of Blurred Lines called Disappearance. So we'll go ahead and start with Warren.
Hi, I'm Warren, and I am playing Marlowe.
Next up,
Who's from Clan. Oh wait, not gonna tell.
Next up we have Justin.
Hi, I'm Justin. I'll be playing Julian, the Malkavian.
Next up we got Rob.
Hey everyone, I'm Rob, and I'm going to be playing Vincent, our Lasombra.
Next up we got Lennon.
Hello, I'm Lennon, and I play Kenneth, the Nosferatu.
And last but not least, we have Ian.
Hi, I'm Ian, and I'm playing Riley, the Toreador.
All right. Where we had last left off, you guys had a heated discussion over the return of Kenneth and Riley back from Riley's meet with their Mala, where they were given a gift and told not to fuck it up like those trains. And obviously, secrets being kept and suspicion rising rapidly within the coterie. And by the end of it, people were beginning to become distrusting. And you guys had a surprise visit from Nicholas. And sort of advise that both of you guys have visible points, but really there can't be any progress made unless people start listening. Whether or not you get whichever way you guys go. But the first step is for people to actually start using their ears. Some chosen words were used that may have inflicted some superficial willpower damage to some of these individuals. And everyone was requested to leave Julian's abode. You guys all went your separate ways, heading back to different safe houses and locations to go back to rest for the evening. And 4-5 hours go by. We set the scene looking at one second. I wrote this out. I just want to make sure I got it right. We see a large explosion from a familiar house that kicks off. I need everyone to go ahead and roll a rouse check as we wake up the following night.
Damn.
Love that for you.
Two hunger's not that bad.
Copium.
Two's all right. Two's all right.
I think that depends on what kindred you ask. I think if Hannah was here, she would disagree.
It's
I
two
mean, it's
worse
not
than
my
3D.
favorite, but 3 is worse for sure. We've not made that many bad mistakes at 2 hunger.
We've made none of them tonight yet.
Yeah.
I
The
like
night
where
isn't
you're,
it?
I like where you're going with this. Okay. Each one of you who has a TV in your house and have it on, you guys see the news channel sort of pop up with a coverage story of a house fire that went off last night from a gas leak. You guys have seen this location many, many times, as it seems like the remnants of where Julian's house once stood is a heap of rubble. A single casualty, where it looks like a piece of debris had launched itself when the gas line broke, and a piece of wood went through their chest before they couldn't leave themselves from the fire. Severe burn wounds, but definitely someone that looked like to be in their golden years, as they put so generously on the news. Believed to be the owner of this house, as it seems like Julian has passed away in the explosion.
Inside?
You want to incite the news?
I want to incite the news.
Welcome to America.
Like,
I think that's just like a passive nowadays. It doesn't even need to like make a rouse check or anything for it.
I think that might be
Automatic.
true.
is that wits and insight?
Yeah,
We got willpower back, right?
we did indeed get willpower back. So you can heal up any superficial damage. Aggravated if you're feeling real lucky.
Got 4 on the insight on the news.
Seems very authentic. Definitely the place you had left. They obviously don't show the body on camera or anything like this, but everything seems true and authentic.
Wild.
Important question. Where did we end up sleeping?
That's a very, very good question for those of you who do not reside at Julian's.
Well, I don't think I would have gone back to my little haven at the library.
Why not? That one's safe.
Yeah, you burnt that
Really
one.
not.
Sorry, dude.
I don't. Maybe.
I mean, the people inside definitely only were there for just a split moment. Didn't even find your haven.
They didn't. It might be safe at some point. It's probably not safe now.
I think that if I went home, it would probably have killed Simon. So, I think if we didn't have another plan, I'd have either offered to get us a hotel room near here or get a hotel room near Terre Haute.
Yeah, I think the last thing we said was, well, let's head out that way. So I'm guessing sketchy hotel in Terre Haute.
A classic. I probably did some sort of couch surfing or something through one of my adoring thin bloods of just like, hey, no questions, I need a place to crash.
Hot. Okay.
So I guess I'd like
I
to
probably
keep watching the news. Do they talk at all about the frickin' war that was going on downtown?
Um,
That was so last news cycle.
exactly. Um, it looks like a lot of the um gas that was roaming through Indianapolis has started to dissipate, and a lot of readings are starting to get more to normal levels. They think that people should still stay inside for the next 48 hours, but within the next 48 hours, that things should be returning back to a safe and normal level for people to go in before they can start cleaning up Indianapolis, as they put it so politely.
Any theories as to what caused it?
Currently, right now, it is being labeled as a terrorist attack on the city.
It's not like too far off.
It's not. It's not totally incorrect. But there is upwards of 250 people who have been labeled as deceased during these last 2 nights downtown, between gas attacks and building explosions.
Oh, damn.
So I guess who came and crashed at the hotel in Terre Haute?
I think that would be everyone besides Riley.
And the
That's more so
potentially
just
late
because I kind of
Julian?
stormed off.
And yeah, Julian was stayed at his house, at least that you're aware of.
All right. I guess I'd take my phone out, and the first person I'd text would be Riley, and say to them, "Turn on the news."
Do I get that text?
You sure do.
Good for you, starting the day with your phone privileges.
Yeah.
Um,
Also, the TV.
I figured somebody else turned it on for you, if I'm being completely honest. But yeah, no, watching. Holy shit. I don't know what to think or what to say.
So then I guess to the rest of the group there. All right. So I guess Riley knows. No theories at the moment. We think this is real.
I mean, why wouldn't it be real, I guess? I mean, whoever did it, are they doing it purposely or are they stealing him away? I mean, like, he's dead now, don't worry about it, and then hiding him somewhere. I guess which one is more likely?
I mean, we've talked repeatedly about how that place was relatively public information, and I'm sure that
Super
Julian
compromised.
would have appreciated some distance from his past life given what's going on lately, even if all he was doing was moving to Florida. This could be him covering up his own disappearance. I guess maybe that's me being optimistic. Do I have a number for Julian?
Yeah, you do.
Then I guess I'd like to text Julian's phone, "Did you die?" Question mark.
To the point.
If I get back yes, then we have questions, but
Delivered.
All right.
We don't have a number for. Wait, did Nick give us his card?
No, Nicholas always told you to reach out to Julian if you needed to contact Nicholas.
How we know he's not
That's
real.
inconvenient.
You know what? If Julian's actually gone and we never see Nick again, I think we have an answer.
That's true.
I mean, what do we do in like we can't call the cops. Hey, please go check and see if this dead body is the dead body that we were expecting.
And is he actually dead? You need to double check.
Well, as far as the cops are concerned, yes. So
So assuming this is real, who would want to kill Julian? And why?
I mean, everything about what we've done in the past 24 hours or 2 months. We've got a long list of people who might want to do something to us and might have hit the place that they knew about.
I just mean like Julian specifically. He wasn't really in the middle of making the worst decisions.
Thank God. But regardless, that was the place where people
Fair
knew to
point.
find us. That's where the spiders people found us. That's where Nick found us a million times. That's where somebody went to steal the book.
Speaking of the spider, we should probably talk to him.
I agree, but at the moment, I'm trying to figure out like what's our version of a missing persons report or a attempted homicide or whatever.
Well, I think we could go talk to the Baron, although he probably has some other problems with us.
Yeah.
So I was honestly thinking the spider was the missing persons report, because if anybody knows what's going on with shady shit in the city, it's probably him.
Does
And
that
I don't-
ShrekNet app thing we have, does that do anything with locations and phones and other people?
I'm assuming it does. It knows everything about us. That's what I'm assuming. But I guess I'll pop open the app and see if there's like a contact support or whatever.
There is indeed a contact support number.
That's not
I'm
an
gonna be
AI
honest.
chatbot.
I wasn't expecting this to be real.
Try everything.
Kindred AI chatbot for the win.
No.
It's kind of awesome.
They're barely using phones. I don't think they're looking at putting ShrekNet into AI right now.
I mean, look, the Nazis are on a different level.
Yeah. And we saw how well that worked from the first time they had ShrekNet, am I right?
Well, you don't want Vamp GPT.
No, I'm pretty okay.
Nope. No thanks.
All right, well, maybe predictably, maybe not. This does have a real phone number on it.
Do we call it?
That doesn't seem like I don't know. I don't know.
Like, are we talking about calling tech support? Hey, our friend's missing. Can you help us find him?
I mean, what else do we do?
I mean, look, it's on the one hand, it's the application support, but on the other hand, it's like these are the Nosferatus, right? Like they're the people who know shit.
Like, at this point, I'm assuming Julian has faked his own death to get out from under all this nonsense. And if he wants to talk to us, he'll talk to us. And if he doesn't want to talk to us, we should probably not screw up his plans.
Okay, but what if his house actually blew up, right? Well, I guess his house did actually blow up. What if he didn't blow up his house? What if somebody else blew up his house?
And he's dead now? Well, I mean, you know what I mean.
I mean, the last time we saw people with wood through their chest, that was a recoverable condition.
That's a good point. I hadn't considered that.
Super true.
So he could just be chilling in a morgue. So, do we know anybody in the morgue?
Just
I hate this, but the spider owes us a favor. I bet you the spider knows somebody in the morgue.
Good point. Good point.
And I
I think
feel
we
like
should
we
roll a
should probably,
dice.
probably bring him
Whatever
up to
side it
speed.
lands on is the plan we go with.
I guess I don't know if this could be taken offensively, but if it can, I don't mean it that way. Do you have a dice on you? I don't like walk around with those.
You know what? Actually, that's a good point. I guess I figured someone else had one.
How about we flip a coin?
Do you have cash?
No, but I bet that guy's truck does.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that. All right.
I'm starting to
All right.
think that the three of us together are just the slightest bit of useless. Just not fully, but
I'm just saying that the people that I would call are the Baron, who I'm going to assume is pissed at us, and the Spider, who
Who has
knows what
nothing.
happens if we pull him into this.
Agreed, who knows what happens, but as far as I could tell, has no reason to be pissed with us, and frankly should be happy with us.
Okay. Is he less dangerous when he's happy?
He's less dangerous to us when he's happy, I think.
Some magic words at the end of that statement of "I think."
We're
Look, I'm
running
not
out of
ruling it
people.
out. I'm not ruling it out. I'm just also not ruling out hitting this contact support button on the creepy phone app.
That's fair.
the creepy phone app's probably already listening to us, honestly.
Support, are you there? Do you have the answer to this?
Hey, Shrexha. All right, I guess let's just head out to the truck, get on the road, figure out where we're going from there. Maybe we go to the house. Maybe we go to, I don't know. Maybe we go see if we have a new Baron and if we can get her help.
Yeah, although I sort of assume she's run to ground.
Yeah, maybe, but that's a
Yeah.
poor way to maintain your power.
That's true. I suppose we could just go check her out at that bar she hangs out at.
All right, I guess I'll text Riley then and say, we're hitting the road, trying to find out some more information. Not super sure who to ask. May go grab some wings later.
Get a text back that says, "Oh, sick. That sounds rad. Let me know when it's wing time." You trying to meet up before, or tension's still weird?
It's all still weird. Seems like as good a place to start as any. I'll let you know if we have a better idea on the way.
Cool. Then another text. So, am I meeting you? I'm just making sure I'm not walking into something stupid here, or like ruining something. Am I finding you sooner or later?
Sooner.
You get a thumbs up.
I guess, do we find a coin in Brick's truck?
Yes, indeed. What was once an ashtray is now turned into a coin collection receptacle.
As they
I
all
guess
do.
what was the plan here? Heads is what,
Heads Eva,
tails is what?
heads Eva, tails spider.
Sure.
I feel like this is an all roads lead to the spider kind of thing.
Vincent says sure, and then yeah. That heads? Is two heads?
What? There's tails in my head, but
That's why I was also
Okay.
thinking tails.
All right. Tails is spider.
Well, if we die today, at least we know that we did our best.
wouldn't go that far. But it wasn't our worst.
I'm gonna text Riley back again and say maybe holding off on wings, meeting our friend from the opera house.
He hit yay dot 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 culture dot dot dot.
Vincent, your colleague asked if he is necessary to head down in that location since it's still not necessarily a safe place for him, but
No, please keep your phone on you. Let me know if Riley gets in touch with you. Let me know if one of these folks gets in touch with you. Gestures to Marlo and Kenneth. Maybe be ready to come running.
great. He sort of plops back down onto the couch.
I guess if the news says anything insane about downtown, let us know.
Okay.
So I guess a small hurdle. Do we know where to find the spider right now?
You guys were given a card.
All right. Then I guess if there's a number on it, I'd like to call it, and I'll just put it on
Wait.
speaker.
Wait, before we call it,
Hmm.
do we have something to bargain with? Because I assume whatever we ask for is going to be for a steep price. What do we have to give?
We can remind him of his friend's get out of jail free card that happened yesterday.
Also, he owes us one, right? Don't we already have a boon from delivering brick?
Hmm. I hope that that's how he sees it, but I guess I'm not willing to count on it. But either way, I would say Eva probably gets us a little bit of help.
Okay.
I would really hope that Eva gets us a lot of bit of help, considering the amount of shit it's also brought down on us.
I agree. I just trying to not count my chickens before they're hatched.
That's fair. That's fair.
So I guess I'll dial the number and just put it on speaker and drop the phone in the cup holder area.
The number you have reached is no longer connected. Goodbye.
What other information is on the card?
It had the name of the associate, Miss Chen, who had met with you guys a couple of times. And then on the back of it had that number. And that was the only thing on that card.
So
Alright.
wings.
Well, let's see. I guess can I maybe roll streetwise to try to figure out how to find the new home of the really dangerous Russian?
You can go ahead and roll Intel plus Streetwise. Yes.
Difficulty of 1,000,000.
3.
3. Okay.
Might as well be.
I'm gonna surge.
Okay.
Three.
3. Well, you do know he, at least a portion of his operation, if not a large portion, does have a lot to do with blood, as you guys had found your way into the middle of when you met the spider in general. But there was a lot of talk that Charlie brought back to the group with whenever she was doing some reconnaissance with Kenneth, that she was able to tell that from being able to read the lips of the soldiers before everything attacked downtown, that the whole operation was being moved north. You're not sure how far north, but at least it seems like the blood trade was moving north to have the operations relocated to a safer location.
I guess would this be enough information to start figuring out like who do we need to ask questions to learn more?
You would know that if you could find X or maybe any of his associates, would be able to probably tell you some information. Any other associates that would have been connected to the spider in any sort of capacity you guys have run into, and maybe the Barons might have some information. But a lot of them really were trying to figure out. They knew who the spider as a individual was, but not the identity of the spider. So maybe they might have some information on some background knowledge on where the new or like is being located at.
So then to the others, so the spider was headed north, and I can't imagine that he's stopped the business that he's in, right? Last time, the way that we found him was find some people who were pushing drugs, chase that sort of up the food chain until we ran into the guy himself. We could maybe go try to do that again, go to some shady park and go around looking like we're looking for a fix. Otherwise, wings, and we see if maybe those folks have better intel. We have a preference.
Oh, it just feels like we're running around without a plan. But yeah,
Yeah.
I think wings.
Yeah, I think it's the better short-term solution at least. Like we know the first like plan is gonna still be there at the end of the day, but I feel like the second one is a little bit more, it's kind of now or never, sort of.
Well, I have to imagine that eventually the spider and Baron Hill are going to have a way to get in contact with each other. So, and if not, she's a Baron. She's got resources. She can do research better than we can. All right. All right. Bet. Sidelines then. I'm going to text Riley back. You're right. Culture sucks. Wings it is.
Hell yeah. I'll meet you there. Anything needed while I'm on my way, or just show up?
We'll see you soon.
Another thumbs up emoji.
I guess we drive to the bar.
I closed the page. I was looking at stuff. I'm so I hate it. But yeah, I'll meet him at the bar.
Okay. Riley, shortly after you arrive at the bar, you get a text message from Adeline.
Okay.
Hey, saw the news. Are you and yours okay?
I'll text back. Trying to figure that out. Rough night last night, but should be okay. Just a little bit of a shock.
If you need anything, if any of you need anything, I'm around. I have a gift for you. Where can I send it? Or where are you so I can send it?
I'm out and about at the moment. Is there a easier place to meet?
I'm hoping that I can send it directly to you. It's of high importance. I won't be delivering it. They will be there shortly.
Okay. Trying to think of anything in the area because I don't want to just send it to the sidelines. That feels weird.
I mean, it is an open bar.
That's true.
Like, open at the hours you guys would be able to, and it is known to have both mortals and kindred
That's
involved.
true. That's valid. You know, yeah, just I'm gonna be meeting with a couple of people at sidelines. I can meet somebody there.
Great. The package should arrive in about 5-10 minutes.
Thank you. And then one more text of just, are you okay? Are you good?
Yes, I forgot how lavish the penthouse was. It is yours again, though. Key is arriving with you as well.
Well, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Cool. Then when I get there, I'll just keep an eye out for whoever it is I'm supposed to be meeting. Aside from the rest of the gang.
Okay. Right about this time, the rest of the gang, you arrive.
Who all's there of the staff?
Individuals that you guys would know is, I believe Charlie pointed out who her sister was doing the books. You see a individual who is posted up wearing a hoodie in the corner. That you guys would know this to be Isaiah. Sort of keep an eye on the place. You guys do not see Miss Hill out and about in the open area or the seating area or at the bar. But you do see a couple of bartenders. But it is a pretty packed house tonight. Sitting at probably like 75-80% capacity.
Okay, well, I'm thinking that I do not want to go talk to Isaiah, since the last time I saw him, he threw me out. So I guess I'd go talk to the Malkavian.
As you walk up to her, she's nose deep into some ledgers.
I mean, I can't help it. I guess before I interrupt her, I will try to read over her shoulder.
You can see there's a bunch of what looks like unmarked, almost like serial numbers or maybe some product numbers, with a assortment of different either triple or quadruple digit numbers next to that, and then a dollar amount next to each one of those. So definitely looks like sort of inventory, but nothing is labeled as what it is besides the numbers that are running through a Malkavian's head. So let that be what it is.
Roll for sanity loss. All right.
Exactly. 1d20 sanity loss. Go.
Then I guess I'd take a step back so it wasn't obvious that I was reading and say, "Hey, sorry to interrupt.
Let's just.
We're looking for the boss. We're looking for Miss Hill."
She like looks around, looks back at the wall that's sitting right behind her. Oh, me?
Well, I'm asking you. We're looking for Miss Hill.
Yeah. Well, yes. Obviously, I'm not Miss Hill. I thought you were talking to my friend here, but no. Okay, yeah, you're just. I think she's in the back. She's talking to someone currently, though.
Everything's well, though.
They've been better.
All right. Well, who do we talk to get on her agenda?
That would be me.
Okay.
Probably about 30, 45 minute wait.
Great.
Great.
We'll be around.
Yeah, I think your friend's over there. You see an open table where just Riley's sitting at it.
Great. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I guess I'll head over and go sit at the table.
Well, hello. Fancy meeting you here.
Yeah, I guess we have a bit of a wait.
Seems about right. How are you doing? How's everybody doing with the news?
Somewhere between very nervous and actively losing our minds trying to figure out what the conspiracy is. So,
Okay.
It's a little hard to process grief when we don't even know if the grief is real grief or not.
No, that's I think that's kind of where I'm at. Like I saw the news and my first thought was the last things that I told him in the way of stop sitting around and do something if you want to do something so damn bad. And I kind of feel like maybe I talked him into something a little more permanent than had hoped. But yeah, that's interesting and fun.
I did shoot him a text. I don't know if that phone exists anymore, but so far it hasn't gotten answered.
I mean, as far as I can tell, don't want to seem overly callous about the whole thing. I mean, if he wants to be gone, if this was his way of cutting ties, then that sucks for us, you know?
Yeah, I agree. But also, my new lease is also under a different name. I just didn't have to get rid of the last apartment so dramatically. So,
I get that. I mean, it's also maybe part of, being such a damn good famous guy. Like a niche famous guy, but you get what I'm saying.
yeah. It was always the worst part of the rich and famous bit. So,
Don't look at me. I don't want to be famous, but you should look at me. Definitely look at me. I get how that goes. Trust me. Trust me, I get how that goes. Cool. So, what's the thought? What's the plan? Are we
I mean, we've got a small group of people that we know that actually blow stuff up. So we were figuring that we would talk to one of them and see sort of what was going on. Also, we have a bunch of bad plans. Talk to the Baron that doesn't like us. Hit contact support on the really creepy app. Go find the most terrifying individual I've ever met. And this is maybe a means to that. So,
Yeah. But definitely think all of those plans are somewhere in the realm of it's a good place to start the brainstorming. But
Yeah, well,
rather have
my
a plan than no
concern
plan.
my concern is that they found him with a wooden beam through his chest, and that he might be sitting at a medical examiner's table in a room with a window. So
Yeah. I mean, if it was a room with a window, then wait, did the news say when this happened?
Late
Was
last
this
night.
last night or
Yeah,
late
late
last
last
night?
night.
So it has now since the sun has come up since that happened.
Come up and down.
Okay, just making sure that I have the time frames that it wasn't like
It was not this
right now
night.
it happened. Okay. Well, the unfortunate part is if it is that option, then it's kind of already done its thing.
I mean, I may be being dramatic, but there's no reason that they'd have necessarily started on that day of, right? We
No.
don't know that there isn't a clock that's ticking.
Right. I feel like that clock kind of applies to a bunch of stuff we're wrapped up in.
Yeah. And you know what? Maybe we all are in Florida by this time next week, right? But at the moment, I think that the deal that we all made with each other is that we'd at least make sure that if he's passed, that we verify that before we just leave him.
No, 100%. Um, sorry, I'm more or less thinking out loud and not getting my hopes up for anything. Absolutely down to make sure that what we can do, we do. Um, yeah, cool. Let's figure out how to figure out if our guy is amongst us.
Speaking of, Justin, if you wouldn't mind just giving a brief description of the individual who walks up to the table.
Actually, I'll go to the bar when I come in.
Okay.
But yeah, just dressed in a full black suit, medium height, very nondescript. Probably, if you had to place a guess, you'd probably say somewhere like Italy, Greek heritage, dark hair, very well, combed and coiffed. Looks like it's been professionally done. Carrying a briefcase.
Oh, we gotta do with hair over here.
I'll approach the bartender and ask them if they know who, which individual in here is Riley Hartmore. Excuse me, I'm curious if you would know which one is Mr. Hartmore. I'll slide a 50 across the top of the bar, kind of wiggling it at them.
Ooh, $50.
I think the individual you might be looking for is and they'll nod to the lady doing books over in the corner.
Okay.
Bartender's not gonna give him the Pippin special. Frodo Baggins, he's my friend over there.
Okay, I will go speak to them.
Thank you. And you show up to very small woman wearing mostly bits and pieces of just any sort of black clothing that will fit on her. Nose deep in some books.
I like your taste.
You know what I taste like?
No.
Oh.
Your choice of clothing.
Oh, thank you. Yours is... Damn. Respectfully, of course. Uh, what can I help you with? I'm sorry.
You are Hartmore?
Uh, no, but I know of the individual with that name. Um, business.
Indeed.
And we'll go ahead and give you a description of this Hartmore individual. Does not point and does not look in any sort of direction, but gives you a description that would match.
Thank you very much. May I offer to buy you a drink in exchange for your kindness?
I'm good. And you can see the once pale cheeks begin to rosen up a bit as she gets the book and puts it 90 degrees in between you and her.
I'll turn on my heel and approach the table. Excuse the
no.
Riley
She's
Hartmore?
I'm gonna stop. To kind of turn. Hello. May I help
Hello.
you?
I was sent to deliver something to you.
Oh, yeah. Hi. That's
you would
me.
like
I need a
to
sign for it or something.
If you would just like to step over here for a moment, excuse me, to your friends and colleagues. If we could just step over here for a moment, we will discuss briefly.
Yeah. I'm gonna look at the table. This is legit. Don't freak out. But also, yeah. All right, haircut. What are we doing? Then I'll stand up.
I'll walk over to the bar.
I'll follow.
First thing first, I'll slide the key across the table. She requests that I give this to you.
Thank you. And that's the penthouse key, I'm assuming.
It is indeed the penthouse key, yes.
Cool. Got it. Thank you very much.
I've taken the liberty of hiring cleaners to get it straightened up, given what has occurred there.
You are a champion. Much appreciated. Thank you.
And then the package that you are to receive is me. I am Domenico Gilani. I am here to help you in whatever ways you may need.
Domenico.
You may call me Dom if you prefer.
Dom, I feel like Dom I'm gonna butcher less, and that's not to discount your name, but more just to not make you listen to my terrible pronunciation of your name.
It's perfectly okay.
Cool. Awesome.
It is my understanding that we will be beginning the Succubus Club here in somewhere
Yes.
in this region. Yes?
It will be this region. We're workshopping a couple locations to really kind of to root down on, but yeah, that's the long and
When
short of it.
it is your earliest convenience, I would love to sit down with you and speak regarding finance, possible opposition to construction, take a look at the details for the mortgage properties you're inspecting. I just returned from Madrid. We just opened the Manticore, which is a casino and resort there. It's a fabulous place. Wonderful dancing. The women, magnifique. Men as well.
You know what? Hey, pretty people's like pretty is pretty all the way around. So
I could not agree more.
then Dom, it sounds like we're gonna have a great working relationship.
In the meantime, I did not mean to intrude on your conversation with your friends. If you need me for anything this evening, please let me know. Otherwise, if I can be of any sort of assistance, I am a jack of all trades. I like to make myself useful, and I will assist you in fixing problems.
Well, that is fantastic. Wow. Um sorry, Dom, this is last night into tonight. It's a lot going on very quickly. So you've kind of caught me in a rare lack of words kind of moment. Excellent. What's the best way to get in touch with you should I need to?
I have a new phone here that's programmed with my number. Feel free to use it specifically to contact me, or you can use it as your new device. It is the latest model. I installed several apps that probably could be very beneficial in helping you keep track of day-to-day needs, operations, this sort of thing.
Lord, my GTA tutorial's hot.
But yes, my number is right there at the top under Dom.
Perfect. So if you are interested to hang around for a couple of minutes, I need to wrap up the conversation I was in, and then if it's okay with you, I would at least like to get you introduced to my compatriots over there, just because they would be um maybe not directly involved, but at least tangentially involved, and I'd like the core pieces to kind of know at least names to faces kind of thing, if that's cool, if that's okay.
Certainly. Yes. Yeah, yes,
Okay.
certainly. I will
Awesome.
wait here and
So-
await your beckon.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Then I'll do the thing. Great suit, by the way. Holy, you look just everything about it. Fantastic.
Would you like one? I have
Um,
a connection in New York. I could probably get something taken care of for you. May take a couple
Yes.
days. I've got measuring tape in my glove box. I'll go get it.
Cool. Then once we're done with this and you meet the gang, we can do some measurements real quick, and then you just slide me the receipt, and I'll get you back.
Very well.
Excellent. Wow, this is. I haven't felt this way in a long time. I'll kind of take a couple slow steps back, then turn around and head back to the table. I think I have a secretary.
You're smiling enough that I'm a little nervous about what just happened.
Oh, that was cool.
Okay.
Let's take care of this, and then y'all need to meet my Italian friend.
Okay. Who's your Italian friend?
Well, so his name's Dom, and he's here to help with the club.
Is that a thing that normally comes with the club?
I would like to say yes, but he has a pretty cool resume. Look at him. Holy shit. And you know, it's a club with a pretty big name, so word probably gets around of who holds the keys, and he probably showed up to make sure that everything is good to go. You know what I mean?
I guess my concern is that if he comes with the club, then his resume probably includes a reference that includes Marlo and my new best friend.
Well, I mean, we'll cross that bridge when we find out. It totally does, but we'll cross that bridge when we find out. All right.
I feel like this is when we find out, though.
I just told you, it totally does.
Yes, we should cross the bridge now because we're finding out now.
Okay, we shifted so many gears. I went from
Yeah.
being sad and confused to being weirdly enamored to now just like, what the fuck is my life? Oh,
Look, like, if that guy's your new boyfriend, cool,
No.
right? If that's what we're
No.
talking about with enamored, then by all
Mm-mm.
means. But like, if he's gonna be up in our shit,
Yes. At least okay, I'm gonna there's a comma on this because it's not the way that you're gonna hear it coming from me, but he will be in my shit.
okay.
Gotcha.
Well,
You know what? Fine. That honestly,
Y'all made it weird. You used the phrase. I prefaced to make it not weird, which probably made it
It
weird.
just makes
But
it
now
weirder.
y'all are just being weird. No, that guy, my and whatever enamoration, whatever the word is, I think is coming from just way deep down at the Toreador nucleus. Like,
is he on this side?
I'm 90% sure. If he's not on, well, one way or another, he's on this side. He's on the level and knows what's going on. But
All right.
I felt it when I said it.
No, it's fine. Honestly, um, even let's assume that the worst thing that I could imagine is true. If he's tied to the Velvet Room, that still tracks with what we were doing with this. So no problem.
Succubus Club.
Sure, that one.
Succubus Club. Velvet Room is different.
I have no idea what sort of crazy dance situations are in this place. My bad.
Have you seen Blade?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
not
so
relevant to this, is it?
No, the beginning of it with everybody like partying real hard, then they have like a whole fire suppression system that's like,
Yeah.
how'd you get that much and how much pressure is in that to work like that? We're gonna figure it out.
Okay. Okay, that's
Just-
fine.
And you know what? I'm more or less equating it because you said what kind of crazy dance situations. It's that. It's the beginning of Blade.
Okay, got it.
But we will be checking for Wesley Snipes at the door.
That's fair.
Yes. Okay, I thought Bruce was rolling more stuff, and I was like, "What'd I say this time?"
What's the
That's what I thought. I
Snipes?
was like, hello.
Did I summon him?
Yeah, he's actually in the room with you.
Did I just learn the summon power? But yeah, so I told Buddy with the haircut over there to hang out for a second so we could handle our business and figure out what the rest of the plan was, and then we could make introductions. Just so, names to faces, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So currently we're just kind of in a holding pattern waiting to meet with the boss here.
Yeah. I didn't really feel like paying for food because,
Yeah.
and we're just sort of waiting.
No, that makes sense. I am gonna get us a round of drinks just so we're not super sore thumb out here. Like one less
That's fine.
thing. But is there anything else we need to discuss at the moment? Like what? We're just in a holding pattern waiting to talk with the boss. Okay, cool. Then I'm gonna go get us some drinks. I'm gonna get my new friend. We'll have a chat. And then
Sounds good.
Everything's cool.
Sounds good.
All right. So I'm gonna head to the bar and I'm gonna get us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 beers. Fine. I was trying to think.
When Riley steps away,
Mhm.
I definitely
Knew
have
it.
some words for
I felt it in my bones.
10d10 worth of felt.
It's not even bad. It's just like, are we really about to take this person to go meet the person that our new friend was trying to,
No.
this
Yeah,
could
no,
go extremely messy.
Yeah, no, not at all. I think we're going to meet this guy. We're going to, start this business relationship, post him up at the Succubus Club, and feed him misinformation for NASA, and let that do what it does. We had already talked about, the benefit of being able to predict where somebody's going to hit you, meaning that you can either make sure that it's a place you don't mind losing or be ready to handle it. This just sort of ties into that.
Yeah, all right. I was worried we were gonna witness another murder.
I mean, if
That's fine.
he insists and if Baron Hill doesn't like it, then maybe, but we won't have caused it.
That's probably true.
That's progress in the last 24 hours, so
I'll take it.
Okay.
So once I have drinks in hand, I'll swing by and kind of like slide up next to Dom there. Hey, we're ready for you if you want to swing this way.
Excellent.
Yeah. And or I'll vouch and say everybody's pretty cool. You'll pick out the one who's hesitant of everybody pretty quick, and I apologize in advance.
There's no need to apologize for someone else's behavior.
Well, I appreciate that. Still stands. Just but yeah, come on over. Everybody, this is Dom. Dom, this is everybody.
Domenico Giuliani.
Vincent will stand up and offer a hand. Vincent, pleasure.
Shake the hand.
I'll do the same, Marlo.
Same.
Pleasure. It's a pleasure.
these are
You.
my guys.
So I hear you and Riley are getting into business.
No, I am here merely to assist with the facilitation of the Succubus Club. It was my understanding that this is not something that Riley has done before, and therefore I have. As I was telling Riley, I just came from Madrid. We just opened the Manticore. It's a casino resort, dance club. Very, very wonderful spot. We took quite some time to put together all the resources and assets necessary. I am here to help Riley facilitate this.
Excellent. Sounds like you've got a lot of experience there. My
I-
understanding of how this whole thing works is a little fuzzy. Would that make you and Riley cousins, sort of, or family?
No, you would consider me Riley's subordinate. I work for Riley.
Let me be more explicit. Do the two of you share blood?
Not yet.
Wow, Dom, I just met you. Come on.
I assume you mean, are we family? I guess I misinterpret your original ask. No.
Yes.
Okay. That's interesting. I had thought that that was a very Rose affair, but
Sometimes you need specialists, people who have a understanding of something outside of the art. This is to allow Riley to create. It's like
excellent.
think of me as the person who buys the canvas and the paints and the brushes and then allows Riley the space and the opportunity, the ability to create,
Well, I
while
don't want to
keeping
speak
them
for
out of financial trouble.
Perfect. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't want to speak for everyone, but Riley seemed very excited to meet you, and I'm excited to see what you do.
I'm
Are you,
gonna be totally honest. This is crazy to me. Just the whirlwind nature of this whole thing, going from like just wow, I don't. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm usually more
it's
put together than this.
it's been a week.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
I came into town a couple days ago, and unfortunately, due to everything that was happening downtown, I was not able to meet with Riley prior to the whole events.
Right. No, and that would do it. um.
Yeah, it's been a pretty big inconvenience all around. Looking
Oh,
forward
for
to
sure, definitely, it's not good for any of us.
yeah. That's part of why we're here, is to figure out whether or not the clouds have passed, so to speak.
If I could give you my unsolicited insight, I would say we are a long ways beyond clouds have passed. That was a starting blow. This will go a while, but now
Sure.
it will be Cold War instead.
That's fair. I guess I was referring to a little bit more of the out in the open sort of nature of what had been going on.
I am incredibly surprised at how much. But tracks were covered to some extent.
Good.
Plausible rationale can be put in place. People want to believe lies. It is human
It's
nature.
easier.
Couldn't agree more. Well, thank you for the insight. I really do appreciate it. I guess if that's going to be a thing that's going to continue, would you be an active participant in the disagreements that were going on there, or
Oh no, my only function here is to assist Riley in the creation of the Succubus Club and in its management until he is no longer requires my service.
well, it's good to know that some of these institutions can be separated from the politics of it all.
Yes, the Succubus Club is definitely a place where anyone should be able to feel welcome, no matter what your proclivities.
Perfect. Riley, sorry, I didn't mean to be doing all of the talking.
Oh no, you're all good. We had our conversation earlier. This was quite literally like I was telling Dom to kind of put a name to a face, that kind of thing. That way, in the future, if he kind of swings in or vice versa, everybody knows kind of who's what and what's who. You know what I mean?
And I
Certainly.
would certainly encourage any of you to avail yourself of my services. And as we are in the beginning phases, I do have some availability. So if you need some things taken care of, information found, this is something of a specialty of mine.
Well, part of why we're here is about information. Um, I guess when you're talking about solving problems and researching information, there was a house that had a gas leak last night that led to events that are concerning about one of our friends. Would that be the kind of information that you'd be able to learn more about, or
No, most certainly.
how about the current disposition of said friend?
Well, that's a tricky proposition. I'd need to find where they put his body, if it is in the morgue. I could certainly suss that out. I have some people I could speak with. My biggest concern is if he has been determined to not be amongst those that walk the streets in the Skinlands. That maybe he could have been scooped up by more nefarious organizations.
That's our concern as well. If the thing that would certainly be the outcome that we're most afraid of. I would say though that we don't know. It would be nice to know what happened. I'll just leave it at that. I guess I'll look to the others and say, what do you think? Seems like an opportunity to do a little getting to know you.
I think it's the best shot we have.
Hey Bruce, could I use intelligence plus medicine to see if I could, looking at the address of Julian's home, who's likely to have been the medical examiner, who would have collected him, and what morgue he would have been taken to?
Yeah, definitely not difficult if you want to go ahead and make that roll. DC, I guess I should it's a DC 4 for this, so it's a little difficult. But yes, you can definitely use intelligence plus medicine.
Can I use my specialty of cadavers?
Um,
Since he
yeah.
was a dead body?
Well, aren't you all?
Well, you know.
Semantics.
It is semantics that you guys
Isn't
usually get
specialization
into.
vampires and everything.
Yeah, just get specialization kindred.
So 4.
4. Yeah, it should have been just like the hospital nearest to Julian's place.
Okay. Is that one owned by Giovanni?
You don't know.
Oh, Google a hospital.
Let me see here.
I mean, he did make a very public announcement when he acquired the hospital.
Yes, this one actually is. It's one of the few that he actually purchased in Indianapolis. But yes, this is one of them.
Perfect. Would we like to take a short road trip?
We have some business that we need to take care of with somebody here, but potentially after.
Why don't we kill two birds with one stone? I will look into this while you are speaking with the taking care of the business you have. Yes.
Yes, sounds great.
Excellent.
I'll give you my.
You don't need to. If anything changes, Riley has my contact information, so you can reach me that way. He can feel free to pass it around as you see fit, but I will go look into this.
Perfect. I was going to offer you my number, but say that you probably want to contact them anyways, because about half the time mine doesn't work. So
I've had several friends who suffer from that same problem.
that's encouraging to hear.
I will see you shortly.
All right. Hey.
Real quick, Riley, if you wouldn't mind standing up.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. And I'll stand up.
Whips out a tape measure and starts takes out a little notepad, starts jotting stuff down.
Really? What the hell?
And at this point, a lot of people are looking at you as this entire bar is like watching Riley get measured.
Okay.
I would also
like his
watch
suit.
if someone did that in the middle of a bar.
Do you
That's what I'm
dress to the
saying.
left or the right?
Usually to the left.
Perfect. Okay, I will see you shortly.
Perfect.
You do remember there is a letter you were also supposed to give to Riley as well.
My, I'll backpedal. I apologize. I got so ahead of myself. This is a letter of introduction. This is from my benefactor, Alessandra Corvani.
Well, thank you very much. I will read it over. But I mean, if it's to explain anything that you are good at or anything like that, I feel like you've done a glowing job already, and I can't see how anybody else could have better words. But thank you.
It's more of a formality. My
That's fair.
benefactor is very old school.
Totally valid. Well, thank you so much, Thumb. I really do appreciate it.
I will see you shortly.
Riley, if you're not going to read it, I will. He says after Dom walks away.
I'm gonna read it. I was just being polite and letting him leave before I did.
Sure,
But yeah,
but there's an element of who you know in those sorts of things. So
absolutely. But overall, cool enough guy. Seems very capable. I feel the eyeball, and I think I feel the vibe. I get it.
it's fine. It's just he's an unknown quantity in a dangerous time.
Yes. So, like I said yesterday, with this whole club, everything like that, if you don't want in, you don't have to be in. But doesn't mean we're not taking care of you. Okay?
No, I guess I'll say this to you too. I was talking to Marlo about this, and there's an advantage in giving people an obvious place to come and hit you. It means that you can be ready to take the hit there, and it means that you can be ready to cut away from it if you have to. So,
Right.
if this is going to be a lightning rod, then that's fine. And if Dom is going to be a lightning rod, then that's fine. We just need to remember who he talks to.
Yeah, he sounds like the tangled web we weave gets even more tangled, but I feel like this is gonna be a less than
It's a good thing. It's a good
yeah.
thing. It's just a dangerous good thing.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. It's a good way to say it. Ken, Marlo, you're both awfully quiet about it.
Just coming up to speed and worried about Julian.
Yeah. I mean,
For sure.
like you said earlier, it's been a week. I don't really. We'll see where this goes, I suppose.
I wish that Marlo and I had stayed home with you so that we could pretend that maybe the mushrooms had just never worn off.
Honestly, I'm a little curious to know what happens if we had just not gotten crazy about it, but you know, hindsight and all.
I wouldn't say that I regret things yet, but the night's young.
So who's ripping open this letter?
I'm gonna.
'Kay.
Let's do it. Ah, damn, it's filled with kindred anthrax.
Exactly. Not again.
Anthrax. It's a good thing I don't breathe.
The entire table is now covered in glitter.
Yeah,
Riley can
Damn.
rock it. The rest of us are furious.
exactly.
We've been twilighted.
Oh no, we're gonna sparkle.
No one's ever gonna take us seriously now.
Yeah, they weren't already.
I say,
It's fine.
were they already?
Cut to 10 years later, and we're still finding glitter on us somehow.
I thought you were gonna say still sitting in the same bar.
Accurate.
To whom it may concern. And then
Yes,
it
me.
gives a long list of accomplishments and achievements that Dom has provided. As the new owner of the Succubus Club, please find them as be well gifted and help you on your endeavors. I know she would have approved.
Wow, that's a glowing review.
Signed, Annabelle Triabel.
Annabelle Triabel. Huh.
I know we don't really have one of these, but is he like your harpy now?
No, he's more of
Consigliere.
yeah, he's more of a fixer of anything. Is something awry? Let him know, and he probably can either fix it or knows someone who can. It sounds like.
Riley.
Also tailors your pants.
Yes.
One of his many skills. Well, he doesn't tailor. He just knows a guy who does.
Tailors enough to know how to take your measurements.
I mean, that's a pretty standard thing. I could probably do it. I've never tried, but I could figure it out.
Riley, go ahead and roll intelligence plus politics for me, please. For tailoring, of course.
Straight intelligence, like to see if I can tailor.
No, that's intelligence plus crafting.
True.
There's a roll for that.
Yeah. Politics, intelligence. Is there a DC I'm looking for?
2.
A3. Let's go.
Annabelle Triabel, that name rings out to you.
Heavy name.
Say it rings a bell.
Ah. You would know her to be the two child removed from Helena,
Oh wow. Okay.
and she is the
So
current
she's
owner of the Succubus Club in Chicago,
okay.
and also a member of the Camarilla Primogen in Chicago
Like just at large.
at large.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She is part of the Camarilla Primogen
In Chicago.
in Chicago, and she also owns the Succubus Club in Chicago.
Okay. just
After
making
Helena
sure I'm
left it.
Making sure I'm understanding this. She's primogen to the Prince of Chicago.
Correct.
Okay. I was hearing it the first time around as like, and she's like Camarilla primogen, like she's like some way the hell up the food chain, like primogen to whoever it is that runs the cam. And I
No,
was like, oh dear lord.
no. That's they don't even have a Primogen at that level. Don't you worry your sweet little head, Riley.
And that's why I was confused.
No, you're good. Yeah,
But
no.
okay. I track. I'm sorry.
But yes, she is two child removed from Helena,
All right.
who just gave this letter of recommendation and introduction.
Well, now, shit. I don't know if that. What do I send back? Hey,
You don't.
fancy meeting you here. I don't know what else to say here, Auntie.
There's no there's no expectation of a response. You don't reply.
Yeah.
This is, hey, you know me, I'm important. I'm telling you that you can trust this guy if you trust
And
my word.
honestly, I would, just as a part of family business. Like, yeah, if she's gonna say that they can get it done, then he can get it done. Cool. Then I'll pass Vincent the letter because he was so nosy to read it.
I'm just saying that you don't let the information go by, that's all. That being said, he does like fold it up and put it in a bucket.
Noted.
But yes, that is your knowledge. If you want to share it with the rest of your coterie, also great. If not, that's also fine. But you would know.
Cool. Yeah, I'll point it out. Like that is so my matriarch, that's her great granddaughter.
Oh, jeez.
Not the person who made you.
So where damn, how do we say this in public? Um,
Right about this time, the door swings open.
thank
As Isaiah just is staring at you guys. It seems like your number is up.
Oh, there's a lot of different ways that sentence can be interpreted.
Yeah. I was gonna say, are we dying?
Yeah, and hey Riley, you want to take? I don't want to talk to that guy.
I got this. I'll stand up and I'll go like towards Isaiah. Cool. So is she ready for us?
Yeah, obviously.
Cool.
Come on.
Awesome. Yeah. I'll nod to the rest of the group.
Isaiah's going to look over towards Vincent and be like, "You remember last time, right? None of that shit." Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
fine.
it's fine.
We had that conversation. Hands to yourself and all that.
Hands would be wonderful next time.
I put hands in quotation marks.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to put them in a bag if you don't pay attention, right? So Let's go.
Yeah.
Come on.
Heard and understood. Let's go. Vince, hands in pockets.
Mm-hmm.
And other things in pockets.
Mm-hmm.
Well, 1 second, sorry.
Vincent's gonna like sidle around Riley and just like, yeah, no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine.
We're all good. Everything's fine.
Just like stay between me and the scary guy. It's fine.
Yeah, I got you. I'm pretty sure he can smell fear.
Like a shark.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's more your family's kind of thing.
Yeah. We'll figure it out eventually how to do that.
It's a really long hallway.
The same 3 light fixtures just on a rotation.
You guys
I was
actually
gonna
realize
say, we're saving money on animation.
no, you actually
There's a
realize
little-
there's actually just a
This little
treadmill
wheel at
that's
the bottom right.
it's just a treadmill that you guys are just walking on that powers the building.
Oh man, how long have I been here?
You guys walk into down this small hallway before walking into this larger opening that does have Eva's desk in front of it. You guys don't even have to roll this. There is a fresh coat of crimson everywhere.
Cool.
Is Eva around?
Eva is around, also
Sorry.
covered in crimson.
I was gonna say, is she in a
Is Eva
fresh coat
all
of crimson?
around?
No. Eva is sitting before you.
Okay, great.
Is
she in the
Eva the
room with
crimson?
us?
Yes.
Anyone we know?
Hopefully not.
Yeah.
Glad to see you're back in business.
For the time being. Appearances and all.
Yeah. That's it. Just glad to see you're good. Riley, did you want to take over
Yeah, I got you.
or nudge?
Yeah, I got this. Just letting you do your thing until Awesome. So I have been brought up to speed on, I would say, at least the majority of the goings on from last night. First off, glad to see that you're at least mostly okay, and I hope speedy recovery, all that. So we just wanted to swing through well wishes and all before we try to get down to some business if you're willing.
You would not be here if I was not.
That's absolutely valid. Gonna look at everybody in the room. I guess straight to it. So there's an explosion last night. Not sure if you heard about it or not, but one of ours is gone. And we were wondering what the best course of action would be. We just were worried, want to check on him, see. Because like if he's gone, but more so making sure that if he's gone, he didn't end up in the hands of something nefarious. So trying to see how to go about that, and honestly, our thought was look around again. Like this is weird, and I hate saying this out loud. Maybe your arachnid friend could help point us in the right direction.
But also, normally we'd have asked our Baron, and after last night, given what he had ordered us, well, maybe you're the Baron that can help us. I think that he might be inclined to help us follow our friend.
Yeah.
As far as the Spider is concerned, he is gone in the wind for all I can tell.
Okay.
He's very good at disappearing when he needs to. And he puts his ugly ass back on the line whenever he feels like he can manipulate the battlefield in his capabilities. Or level a city block to make it happen.
Did
I
the
used
two
to
of
think
you
that
get
was
a chance to meet up after you got out?
No, I attempted to reach out, but the number was disconnected.
what
So
we ran into also.
glad to hear that I am equivalent to you guys then.
That's absolutely not what I meant, and I'm sorry. More just confirming. Neither here nor there. I'm sorry.
Either way, I mean, how close to downtown was his property? If it's within the limits, if it's within 465, then it's in my territory. If it's outside, then either Brinks or Fairfields.
I think it was. This is above table here. I think it was inside. I don't remember. Like, I don't think we ever actually specifically said.
It's like on the far west side of Indianapolis, just barely still in Indy.
Yeah. So it would have been within her domain.
So inside 465, barely, but still.
I can look into it, I guess. And it is still very, very visible that she is still tore up to shit. Definitely suffering from above the table, suffering from heavy aggravated damage. But arms are literally tore in different places. Definitely seemed like muscles are still there. You can see there is, even on her shirt that's a little, not, it's tastefully revealing, but you can still see the hole where the stake was at and is still forming. She is definitely still not 100%, far from, but you guys also can know how long it can take for some of those more aggravated damage to heal up over time.
On the topic of domain, I guess my hope was that, again, after last night, that maybe we don't need to talk to Fairfield in the future. Whether that's my friend's suggestion around Terre Haute or some sort of arrangement with you.
Well, I guess that's your first question. Are you claiming territory for yourselves or underneath for someone else? Those are
If we
two
do,
very
will you
different
back
things.
it?
In what
If we,
capacity?
sorry, Riley, go ahead.
No, you're good. It's kind of a twofold question. I hate that this is just the wheel of questions, but as is the life, I guess. The really the thing being, should we claim for ourselves? Would that raise any sort of direct issue with you?
I couldn't care less which way you guys go with it, but I will say one is significantly easier for me to back than the other is. You guys
But
taking
easier.
your own domain is easier for me to back versus you taking a domain up for Fairfield or for Brink. Not necessarily something I can back as easily as giving another Baron that much support. Things are a very fine balancing act as if you do claim territory for yourselves and claim at least a part of Baronship, that you will find out very quickly how fickle it all is.
That makes sense. I think one of the other points that was brought up is should we claim for like in our own stead, if that would mean that there would be some sort of support, like you're backing politically more so than anything, to say, yeah, that's cool. Because like we get it, claim it, you have to hold it, but there needs to be some sort of legitimacy behind it as well.
I guess, Marlo, what do you think? What do you have in
Well-
mind?
This isn't necessarily out loud to her, but do we have an idea of who would care about Terre Haute? Us claiming Terre Haute?
I think it's Fairfield, because depending on how this conversation goes, my next thought, and I'm just looping y'all in on my thought process here, would be to go talk to Brink.
Well, we don't. Yeah, I mean, I don't. What's the advantage of claiming it for somebody?
Claim it for
Maybe
someone.
a
It's
little-
underneath their protection, their resources.
One less thing we have to worry about, because now it's their issue.
Right.
We just expanded their borders.
Think of it like a king, and then you have your people that watch
We'd
over
be
different
nobles.
sections of how it is. So you
have
rule the
landing
area,
title.
but like whoever you rule it for comes knocking and you bend the knee. More or less, you live the
Gotcha.
same way that you currently are.
Yeah, just with a slightly fancier title
Yeah,
or responsibilities.
definitely
I
more
mean,
responsibilities, that's for sure.
my thought was to get out and make something of our own and get out from under the plots of somebody who's frankly not a good plotter.
Yeah. I have something of a resource that I would like to make aware to you. That this is in the early phases, but it is something that's coming to town. And it's part of what would help hold the stake. Um, I've recently been named the manager owner of the new franchise of the Succubus Club in Indianapolis. And as I'm sure you understand, that comes with its own myriad of what the hell is going on that I am quickly learning this evening. But more so bringing that to your attention as
How does
a
she
courtesy
react when
and-
Riley drops that bomb?
Sort of surprised, but then smirks at the end of it. But it's just listening, taking in the information.
So it's like with it comes its ups and downs and all that I'm sure I don't have to elaborate on, but it is a place that is going to exist within the city, and it is a place that is meant to be open to all of us. That's just in the doctrine of the business. So more so giving you the heads up on its existence and whether or not that's something that you would want to be privy to.
Interested is a good word I would want to be put forward. She sort of sits up a bit and visibly in pain. Um,
I guess I'll say it. Are we going to have problems that Riley is friends with the person who tried to kill you and is not real happy with us right now?
I wasn't sure of Riley's connection with Miss Taylor.
It's news to me.
Your connection is
Not
news
the
to her?
connection.
Oh.
No, her involvement is news to me as of last night. Precarious is a good word to use with that. So, but the piece that I feel like keeps getting overlooked is that though the recommendation may have come from her or however that worked, it's still my club. And she may have some sort of involvement at the very base level of it, but that's about as far as that goes, as far as the actual use of its resources and everything else there.
I guess I'd like to make a suggestion for you to think about. We claim this for ourselves. It's territory that probably most people won't care about, but it gives us the ability to have a little bit of autonomy. Riley sets up their new club here. And, oh, by the way, the Camarilla and the Sabat have been causing a mess in Indianapolis lately, and it seems like the Camarilla is invested in causing that mess again. Maybe it's time to get the bands together and have a bit of a rant and rave at the new Succubus Club. Can't think of a faster way to get us some legitimacy.
In the blink of an eye, Eva Hill is no longer standing or sitting in her chair, but is now holding Riley by the scruff of their jacket, where their feet are no longer touching the floor.
Can I counterpoint that real quick?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything I could do about that with rapid reflexes?
No, because it is technically a melee attack that she used with a level 5 power that can only be combated with that same level 5 power and celerity.
Oh, she's way faster than you.
So even with your, even with so you can see it happening, but you still can't react fast enough, and it's eye-opening for you because you can more or less like dodge bullets. You can
waste of experience.
No, it was good. It's just so good for dodging bullets. Not
it's like Superman when he turns to look at the Flash. It's like that kind of moment. It's like
it's every time rapid reflexes has come up, it's always been like not quite. Because here's the reason, but I get it.
Promise. I'm sorry.
She's super fast.
It is a level 5 power that you only can react with if you have that level 5 power as well.
Yep, go for it.
But she just lifts you up, and you can see the fangs fully extended. Precarious is not a word I would use for that rat of a person. What she claims to do is tear down everything that we have worked so hard for. And I understand. And she sort of places you down gently. That she's a very good liar and a very good manipulator.
Yes.
Okay. Are we cool?
And another swift moment, she throws a punch, but it purposely goes past Riley and shatters the stone wall behind them. And you begin to see the fangs sort of retract a bit. The eyes that are almost feral in nature begin to become more filled with emotion. Congratulations on your club. And while I can't physically support you in any sort of capacity now, I will not forget what you and the rest of your coterie has done to keep me afloat.
I appreciate that.
So as long
So
as you
we're-
claim it for you, you'll have my backing. Whether or not you have Brink and Fairfield's understanding, but if you have my backing, just be aware that you also will gain people who are wanting to also look at tear me down in ways. And tearing me down in ways means also coming from my allies, which, congratulations, that makes you.
We understand, and
And-
we'll worry about Brink and Fairfield.
Yes. And I don't say it lightly when I say that we came to you first because we believe that you are the one that kind of holds the weight to throw around in Indy. It's with nothing but like absolute awe and respect that any of this was presented. So for any sort of offense, I do significantly apologize.
No, it was not you. If it makes you feel better, just remembering a certain night that she caused me to make a difficult choice. And I lost someone that night because of that difficult choice.
Oh, I'm sorry for your loss, and we don't need to take up any more of your time. I do think, though, that we need to worry about what the Camaria's move is going to be next, and that having a plan as the Anarchs for what to do the next time that the Justicars, that
Just a
getting
car,
used
yes.
to the word, are back in town would be prudent.
And I don't know if I needed to be any more clear. Riley, that club has an association attached to it, to a certain sect, the Camarilla.
Yes.
If you do claim Praxis, you are on your own. I will not come tear down your walls unless you start doing some stupid shit. But that will be considering us even. Is me not
Makes
coming
This is
down
the
and tearing down your walls if you claim Praxis.
I can
Praxis is the
assure you-
Camarilla version.
Yes.
Yes. I can assure you there is no intent of Praxis.
Intentions can only go so far. But just giving you a warning.
Received and appreciated.
I tore down the cam once. I'm not afraid to do it again.
Understood.
Looks like they're going to give you a chance, but we'll talk about that later. Have a good night, Baron Hill.
Riley gives just a very small bow.
Vincent's gonna like put a hand on Riley's shoulder and like, all right, let's go. I'll stand between you and the scary Bruhai. You stand between me and the scary Nosferatu. Let's get out of here.
Hands in pockets, no eye contact.
Exactly. She goes back and almost falls into her chair as Isaiah sees you out and then closes the door but does not, or goes back inside more or less after seeing you guys out of the Baron's chambers. So you guys are now back out to the rest of the dining area.
I'd say at this point we head straight out of the club, the bar, and disappear into the night.
Yep.
Heard. And with that, that is where we will go ahead and wrap up for tonight's episode. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. That was episode 41, Disappearance, where we almost saw not one but two different disappearing acts. So we will see you guys next week on another episode of Indy by Night Blurred Lines, where we see what information we can get from the missing Julian and what information we get to see what next steps our Coterie makes on claiming their newfound territory. So we'll see you guys next week, and we'll see you also tomorrow for Tales of Ilarion, our Daggerheart campaign. And then Thursday, We Run the Night is back. BB!
Yeah.
So really cool campaign that we're going to be kicking off on Thursday, and see how Indianapolis looks about 60 years time. I'm excited to see where we leave off. So